Hi, Alice. How is your day?
Hello. Not bad.
Oh, so what happened today?
I finished my work
Mm-mm.
at 7 o'clock. That's really early.
Oh, yes. Is it for the first time?
Not first time, but it seldom happens.
Oh, it's very rarely that happened.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Yes.
nice. Oh, that's
But
nice.
but I finished my work early, so I ate too much dinner.
Wow.
Very full.
Oh, really? That's nice. So what time did you go home?
About 8:30 p.m.
Oh, that's very early today.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
I
So,
eat too much. I ate too much.
that's okay. You're still awake. The important is you need to make the food go down to your tummy first and digest. That's okay. Okay. It's like it is your bonus for yourself for having hard work. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So now can you please open your book? Okay, good. So now we will going to continue our lesson. Lesson unit 6. Okay, we are on speaking now. So lesson 9, speaking, apologies. Okay, do you know what is apology is?
Yeah. Say sorry
Oh,
to somebody.
okay. Did you already apologize to someone?
Yes. I also apologize to someone.
So did you do wrong? That's why you said some apologies.
Kind of like excuse me, not sorry.
No.
That.
Okay. So, that's
Just for polite.
yes. Sometimes
Yeah.
we are apologizing for using as a polite way. Okay, that's a good
Yeah.
job. So we will going to talk about that one today. Okay. So
Okay.
so we will going to tackle that. Okay, now let's move on to activity A in here. Okay, think of 3 complaints you have about your neighbors. Write 3 requests you want to make. Choose from this topic or your own idea. You can choose from this topic, or you can, if you want to have some ideas, you can make one. Okay, so can you please put your answer here, the 3 complaints that you want to have? Okay, did you choose from these choices, Alice?
Yes.
Okay. May I know what are the 3 words?
Garbage.
Garbage,
No. Noise.
noise.
Security.
Okay.
Pets.
Okay, good. Noise, security, and pets.
Yeah.
Okay, so number 1, you use the word noisy here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so can you please read the sentence number 1 that you created?
My neighbors sometimes are too noisy at midnight.
Okay, so your sentence are quite correct, but some words here are misplaced, so we need to arrange them, okay? Instead of saying my neighbors sometimes are too noisy at midnight, you can say sometimes my neighbors are too noisy at midnight. Okay. Okay. On your sentence, your main point are correct, but on creating your grammar it is quite a bit wrong for using the word. So you can say sometimes my neighbors are too noisy at midnight. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So number 2, can you please read your sentence?
Sometimes my neighbors don't make sure that the main door is locked.
Okay. Okay, good. So sometimes my neighbors don't make sure that the main door is locked, isn't it? So in here you use the word security, right?
Yeah.
Well, in here, instead of saying security, you can say secure. Okay, secure and security is the same. Okay, so sometimes my neighbors do not or don't. Okay, that's okay. Also, let's use don't secure their main door if it is locked. Okay. Okay, so instead of saying my neighbors sometimes don't make sure that the main door is locked, you can say sometimes my neighbor don't secure their main door if it is locked. Okay. So okay, you can say that. So can you please read number 3?
Sometimes my neighbors don't secure their main door if it is locked.
Yes, that's correct. So number 3.
My neighbors have overbarked to my dog.
Often bark to my dog. Hey, do you have dog?
Yeah.
Oh, what is the breed of your dog?
I don't know the brand English name. Mousy.
Oh. How many dogs do you have?
1.
Oh, I think your dog is behaved because I can't hear him barking.
He's very quiet.
Oh, yes. Is it on your beside right now?
No, he is in the living room.
Oh, okay. Okay, on the sentence, you write it correct. Okay, your grammar is correct in here. Okay, good job. Okay, do you have any question there?
No.
Okay, all of the sentences that you created, that are our requests, okay? So, in activity B, okay, pair work, take turn making your request. Okay, the neighbor should apologize by giving an excuse, admitting a mistake, or making an offer or a promise. Okay, in here, as you can see, there is a given example here.
Okay.
Oh, okay, wait. Can we proceed again to the activity B here?
Okay.
Okay. So in here, we have your sentence that you created are correct, but
Request.
yes, it must be request. Yes.
Okay.
It's okay. You can put it here on that part because the thing that we created is also correct and it's also important, so it's okay. Don't worry. Would you mind not making too noise at midnight? To make labas. Labas. Di ba sabi ko pagtuturo ko, kaya kaya labas. Bilisan mo, lumbal ka. Lumbal ka at yung deken, di ba? Okay, so let's see. Okay, number 1. Can you please read the sentence that you created?
Would you mind not making too much noise at night?
Okay, good job on there. Good job. Okay, next, number 2.
Could you secure your main door if it is locked?
Okay, good job. How about number 3?
Could your cat don't bark to my dog?
Okay. On here, you can say, can you make your pet, could you make your pet not to bark my dog? Okay, not to bark my dog. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Okay. You can use can you make. Okay, you're still asking and requesting on that way. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have any question there?
No.
Okay, so as I said a while ago, in here on activity B, we will going to, the neighbor should apologize by giving an excuse, admitting a mistake, or making an offer or promises. Okay, as you can see on here, there is letter A and B. A will be the request and B will be the admitting a mistake, excusing, or making an offer or a promise. Okay. Later we will going to identify them one by one, but now I would like to see if how will you make that happen. Okay, so now we will going to paste. I will going to paste your answer on number 1 here. Then you will make some excuses or apologize. We are using apologize. It depends on the situation. We are using admitting. It depends on the situation. Okay. So, okay, can you please read letter A there?
Right.
I want you to read first letter A here. Then afterwards, you will going to, let's, I forgot this one. Let's read first this one for you to have a clue.
Okay.
Can you please read letter A?
Would you mind not putting your garbage in the hallway?
Okay, letter B.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize it's letter B.
Okay, in here on this situation, you will be the letter B. So you will going to apologize, excuse, or admitting your mistakes. It depends on the request that you created a while ago. You will going to respond on your own request. Okay. Now, can you please read letter A?
Would you mind not making too much noise at midnight?
Okay, good. So, can you make a request on that?
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Next one, letter A here. Would you secure your main door if it is locked? Okay, and last one. Can you make your pets not to bark to my dog? Okay. So, okay. So in here on let's check our B here on the first one. So you answered, I'm sorry, I don't mention that we are too loud. May I know what is mentioned here? What is the meaning of mention here?
I don't realize or I don't know we are too loud. Maybe we just I just think our voice is not too loud.
Okay. Instead of saying mention, you can say I don't know, or we don't know that we are too loud. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because meaning of mention, like telling, sometimes you need to fit the words on the sentence, but in here on your sentence, mention is not really fit on the sentence. Yes, that's okay.
Maybe I don't find.
I don't
Find. Okay.
Again, can you please write it?
Find.
I think I can't see. Oh, there.
Find.
Oh, yes, that's also a find. That's also okay, correct. Yes.
Okay.
Instead of mention, you can say find.
Oh, okay. I don't know that we are too loud. Okay.
Yes, I'll correct it. Or you can say, I don't know. I don't know that we are too loud. Or we, because you use the word we there, so you need to use we also in the beginning, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay. So that's it. This is the only thing that we need to correct. Okay, let's move on to another one on this part. So, on this letter B, you answered, I promise I will secure my main door if it is locked. Okay, good job in here. Okay, good. You did a good job with the grammar. Okay, and the last one. I'm sorry, my pet are too nervous. Okay. What do you mean with nervous?
Maybe their pet is too anxious, so they don't feel secure
think another word instead of nervous?
Anxious.
Okay, yes, that's more better. Okay, you can put it here. Okay, that's correct. Okay, that's good. Okay, so next time, you just need to be careful on using the words. Just like I've said a while ago, sometimes the word that we are using, it depends on the sentence. Okay, sometimes they are not fit. We know the meaning, yes. We want to express that way, but sometimes their meaning or the word itself, it's not fit on the sentence that we create. Okay? Okay. So now, here are the different ways to apologize. Okay? So in here, when you are giving an excuse, you can say, I'm sorry, I didn't realize. Okay, if you want to give an excuse. Okay, just like in here. Now I would like to know, on this, I'm sorry, I didn't realize, what on the 3 sentences that you created in here, where do you think is fitable with this sentence?
Well, I'm sorry, I don't realize that we are too loud.
Okay, good job. Yes, good job, because you're giving an excuse there. Okay, because you really don't know. Okay. And the next one is admit a mistake. Okay, in here, I forgot I left it there. Okay, now can you identify where is the sentence fit on these sentences?
I forgot if my door is locked.
Okay, good job, good job. Okay, and the third one, make an offer. I'll take it out right now. Okay, now, can you identify a sentence from your sentence that created that fit on that sentence?
I will close my main door right now.
Okay, good. That's correct. Okay, so and last, make a promise. I promise I'll blank blank. I'll make sure to. So, where do you think will fit on this sentence from the sentence that you created?
I promise I will secure my main door if it is locked.
Okay, good job. Okay, good job, Alice. Okay, good job. So since do you understand our lesson here?
Yes.
Do you have any question before we move on?
No.
Okay. So let's move on to lesson 10, interchange. That's no excuse. Okay. So in here, how good are you at apologizing? Okay. Have you already encountered a situation that you really don't mean to do that, but it's already done. You already do it. Like you already hurt someone, but you don't mean to.
Yes.
So how did you apologize to that person?
I'm sorry. I don't mean to do that.
Okay, that's correct. That's fine. Okay, that is the best way to apologize to that person. Okay, especially if you don't really mean it. For example, I will give you a situation. Like you are walking on the crowded people, but suddenly you step someone's foot. So can you make some apologize there?
I'm sorry. Are you hurt?
Okay. Then how will you end it? I'm sorry. Are you hurt? And you can say, I'm sorry. Are you hurt? I didn't mean to. Just like that.
Okay.
Yes. It's like you are showing to that person that you really don't mean to hurt him or her. It's just an accident. Like you need to show to that person it's only an accident. Okay? Yes. That's very important. Okay, now let's move on. Do you have any question there?
Can I say I didn't do it on purpose?
Yes, yes, you can. Yes, that's correct, Alice. I didn't.
Okay.
Okay, yes, I didn't do that on purpose. Yes, that's correct. You're good, very good on that, Alice. So, on this part, this is very important, especially on our everyday life, because we don't assure that we can't hurt someone on purpose. Okay, without on purpose. So sometimes accident happen. Okay. Okay, so of course you don't want to get on trouble. All you have to do is to fix that, is to apologize, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's move on to activity 11, lesson 11.
Okay.
So do you have any question on 10 before we move on?
No.
Okay. Okay, lesson 11, writing a set of guidelines. Okay, do you know what is guidelines is?
Something teach you how to do.
Okay, good job. Something that tells you what to do, or it tells you what is the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Okay. So in activity A, you will going to imagine that you live in a large apartment. Do you know what this apartment is?
Yeah.
I'll search a picture for this activity, apartment, so we can imagine it.
It's a building and many people live in the building.
Yes, that's correct. That is an apartment.
Many rooms.
Yes. Have you already lived in apartment?
Yes, I live in the apartment.
With whom?
With my parents.
Oh, okay. That's nice. Okay, so since you already experienced it, so it would be easy for you to identify the situation. Okay, now you will going to imagine that you live in a large apartment building. Then use complaint from exercise 9 on your own ideas and write 6 set. Okay, in here, exercise 9, can you please put it on lesson 9 to the speaking apologies?
Apology?
Yes, speaking and apologies. So, on that activity that we did a while ago, all you have to do is to make some 6 guidelines that can help you on how to live in an apartment.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
First, don't not go home too late.
Oh, that's okay. You can only make 6.
Okay.
Okay. So, usually, guidelines are also rules on apartment, right?
Yes.
Rules that the tenant or the people who live there need to follow that rules. Okay. The first thing, guidelines that you create, can you please read?
Do not go home too late.
Okay, do not go home too late, because why do you think tenant or the people living there should not make or should not go home too late?
Because it will bother your neighbors. By the sound you make.
Oh, okay, good job. Okay, so some apartments are like this. Here in my place, when you are in college, you need to have your apartment, like living far from your parents. Then, on that apartment, they have a curfew, just like here. Don't go home too late. A curfew that when you didn't go home on the curfew time that they gave, for example, 9 p.m. 9 p.m. you should go home to your apartment. You should be on that apartment, or else they won't let you in.
Oh.
Yes.
I know about our door.
Again?
Door.
Yes, dorm. Usually dorm.
Yes.
Yes, midnight, especially to those student college, just like that.
Yes.
Yes, that's right. And number 2, can you please read?
Do not smoke at the hallway.
Okay, of course, because the smoke can smell the other people that living there. Okay, good. And number 3?
Do not speak loudly in the public spaces.
Okay, so why do you think they shouldn't speak loudly on that public spaces?
Because it will bother other people.
Okay, good. Good job. Okay, especially if they are resting.
Yes, they want to rest.
Yeah. Yeah, or if they are sleeping. Okay.
Yes.
Number 4.
Park your car at your own parking space.
Number 4.
Oh, do not put your garbage at the hallway.
Okay. So why do you think they shouldn't go put their garbage in the hallway? Where they should put their garbage?
In the garbage can.
Yes. Okay. Good job. And sometimes that garbage can are on outside.
Yes.
Okay. Good. Good. And number 5.
Park your car at your own parking space.
Okay. Parking.
Oh.
Okay. Parking space. Okay, good. Of course, you have your own parking space there. Okay, and the last one.
Do not hold your party at weekdays.
Okay, why? Why do you think they shouldn't make some party every weekdays?
No, because it will bother the people who need to work tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, I thought you can't make party every weekdays if you didn't invite me. Is that is that possible?
But people usually hold the party at weekends.
Okay, good. Of course, because they need to think other people because they are not the only one who live there.
Yes.
Okay. So, since on activity B, we will still talking about the rules or guidelines that you created. Now, I would like to know what is the most important guideline that you create from these 6.
Do not smoke at the hallway.
Why do you think this is the most important?
Well, because the smell is too bad.
Okay. Did you know that second smoker are most dangerous than the person that smoke?
Yes, I know.
Yes, it is, isn't it? So it would be worse if that happened.
Yeah.
Okay. How about what is the worst guideline that you created in here? What is the worst one?
Speak too loud in the public spaces.
So why do you think this is the worst?
Well, because sometimes I just want to do my job in silence. Or maybe I just want to sleep. Too much, too noisy makes me not hardly go to sleep.
Oh, you are having a hard time to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you did a good job there, Alice, on creating all of these guidelines. Good job, good job. So now, as you can see on the below of the guidelines that you created, this one, there, can you see it? So in here, these are the common guidelines that you will going to meet in every apartment. So they will put this on the wall of the apartment for you to see, or for the tenant to see them. Okay? So can you please read number 1 here?
Don't park bicycles on the sidewalk. Everyone must use the bike.
Okay, good. How about the number 2?
Can everyone please keep the lawn dry?
Okay, say laundry.
Laundry.
Good.
Keep the laundry room clean. Please pick up after yourself.
Car, dun ka. Yes, do you know what is laundry room?
Yeah, it's washing clothes.
Yes, that's right. Okay. So, last, number 3.
Would you mind not picking the flowers in the garden? They are for everyone's enjoyment.
Okay. Do you do that? Do you pick some
No.
flower? Okay. Because sometimes it has a law or guidelines there that you do not do. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, last on this unit 6, we talk about let's move on to lesson 12, reading. This will be our last lesson for unit 6. Did you receive the unit 7 that I sent you a while ago?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Today.
Yes, today. So we will going to discuss then that next week. I mean tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yes, because today we will going to finish this unit 6. Okay, we need to. Okay, now we will going to read some favor. Here are the different types of favor that we are making or asking for someone. Okay. So now, read the heading in the article. Can you think of other good advice when asking for a favor? We have 3 here, so I want you to read these phrases first.
Okay. We all have to ask for favors sometimes, but it can be a difficult thing to do. Even when you ask a good friend, so how can you ask a favor and be reasonable sure to get a positive response? Here are some suggestions.
Okay, so we have 3 asking for favor here. So after you read all of this favor, I would like to know, where are you from these people when you are asking some favor, okay? Okay, now I would like you to read the choose your word carefully.
Okay, how do people respond to requests? Like this one. Hey Mike, lend me your card. They probably refuse. How can you avoid this problem? Choose your words carefully. For example, say, Mike, would you mind doing me a favor? Mike will probably respond flatly. Maybe. What do you need? Now you have his attention and can explain the situation. People are more likely to agree to help you when they know the whole story.
Okay, have you already experienced that someone is asking you a favor, but this is the words that he or she used?
Maybe very good friend.
Yes, like best friend, the most closest. Okay, that's
Yeah.
possible. So have you already make this sentence? Have you already experienced? You already said that sentences to someone?
Yes, to my best friend.
Oh, okay, yes. Sometimes we talk to our best friend like that. Okay, good.
Yes.
But can you tell that to your boss?
Both?
Boss. or to the manager of your company?
No.
Okay.
No way.
Okay. So let's move on to be a nice person.
Okay.
Okay, can you please read?
When you ask someone for a favor, you are really asking the person to go out of his or her way to help you. Show the person that you understand he or she is doing something especially nice for you. If people think you are pleasant, they are more likely to want to help. Thank them sincerely when they help you. And of course, a smile goes a long way.
So do you understand the sentences?
Yes.
Okay, can you please explain to me what these phrases would like to say?
Well, just be polite to someone help you.
Oh, okay. Bye. So can you give some example on how to be a polite?
For example, sincerely thank the people who help you, and smile, always smile
Okay. Okay, of course, you can't get mad while returning, for example, the key of the car after lending you. Then, here's your car. And then, like, you are mad. Okay. So, we are good on that. So, next, give and take. Okay, in here, can you please read?
If someone agrees to do you a favor, allow the person to choose when he or she helps you. Be respectful of the other person's time, and try not to ask for too much. If someone refuses your request, you should accept the answer politely. Don't make a habit of asking for favors, and always make sure you are ready to do someone a favor in return. Reciprocate is just a matter of giving and taking.
Okay, have you ever experienced to have give and take? Do you usually do that?
Yes.
Oh, in what situation?
Because someone helped you, so in the future you need to pay back.
Okay, so sometimes you experience that they help you, so you need to pay them back.
Yes.
Okay, so what situation is that? Exact situation.
Well, for example, I forgot to bring my pen yesterday, so my student lent me a pen. Today he forgot his maybe I don't know eraser. So I will lend my erasers too.
Okay, good. Okay, good. So they always say that if you do good to someone, someone will return good things to you.
Oh,
Yes, we call that good karma. Do you believe on that? Do you know what is karma?
No.
Okay, in here in our place, we believe on karma or good karma. We have first karma. Karma is a bad thing. But for example, you cheated on the quiz. Then they said that karma will return on you. It means you cheated but your teacher didn't know. So you passed the exam, but you cheated.
I know.
What is it?
And some causes and some reasons. So you what you did, what you receive.
Yes. Yes, it's correct. Then, good karma, it is an opposite of karma. If you did good to someone, then on the other time, some people will return that good things that you did.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
For example, you give a food to a beggar. Then, so that beggar is full. Then, on the other time, you have your car, then your tire suddenly flat. Then someone will help you. Like that is what we call good karma.
Yeah.
Yes, that's trivia from our place. Okay.
Oh, good karma.
Yes. So
Okay.
what do you think are you on these three situation?
They are very helpful.
Okay. So you can be the good and take.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I thought you will be the first one. Choose your words carefully. Okay. In here. So since we don't have time, I would like you to do an assignment. Okay? We will going to check it tomorrow before we move on to Unit 7. We will going to check this first before moving on to Unit 7. Okay?
Okay.
So all you have to do is to answer A and B. And and B only. A and B only. Okay? So on A matching type, you will going to choose the choices here, A, B, C, D. And the B, all you have to do is to put check. That's all. Then after that, we will going to check it tomorrow. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, good. So